Hello and welcome to our second part of our holiday special.
Yeah, we've been in the mood of some holiday trailers, everything festive or maniacal or however you want to say it.
From the classic to perhaps the not so classic.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any super rare gems of you can't believe this was a Christmas movie. But
No.
We actually have had a good range. I'm proud.
So join us as we continue this week.
Yeah, check it out.
Coming up next, it's kind of a foreign Christmas tradition that's made it to the American movie scene.
Yeah.
We're talking about 2015's Krampus, not necessarily a Christmas classic. And the only way you can watch it streaming is on video demand. I think the streaming services really missed the mark on this one this month.
I gotta say, this is one of those, if you really need some, well, you know what? I'm explaining a movie.
Yes.
That's my bad.
Let's just watch
Guess
the
what?
trailer.
There's a trailer.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling.
Merry Christmas!
Looks like Martha Stewart threw up in here.
This is delicious, honey.
It's a little dry.
Well, mine's delicious.
Mine's dry.
Do you want to trade?
It's the
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
with those holiday greetings and gifts.
How we were going to survive Christmas with 12 people stuck in a house with no heat and no electricity.
Or food.
There's plenty of leftovers, Howard.
Beer it is.
It's the weirdest thing. There's no cars, no people.
How long can this keep up?
We heard something on the roof.
The hell's this?
Saint Nicholas is not coming this year. Instead, a much darker, ancient spirit.
Those are hooves. Elk or goat?
What kind of goat walks on its hind legs?
His name is Krampus. He and his helpers did not come to give, but to take.
Everybody, hold on to each other.
He is the shadow of Saint Nicholas.
It's Christmas. Nothing bad's gonna happen on Christmas.
Oh my.
Right?
Man.
So for those of you who don't know, Krampus is actually Central European folklore. That he comes and he kidnaps the children in a sack, the wicked children, I should say,
Yeah.
and punishes them in his lair. I don't know, nice Christmassy story to tell your children at that time of year, I guess.
I think quite a few holidays go a little too far and we tend to really soften them up. And that's
True.
fair. I mean, like, if you have ever read any of the classic fairy tales, you understand they go too far. Regularly.
They do.
Like,
They
this
go
is
very dark.
not appropriate children's stuff. You're like, who's eating what?
Right. Disney has really cleaned them
A lot
up
of people
over
have
the
done
years.
a lot of work to bury some of the stuff. And Santa Claus has a helper who's known as the belly slitter that kills children. I mean, it's just a thing.
Why not? You know, bad children.
I gotta
get
say,
their belly slit.
this. I need to go back and watch this again because I'm realizing how much this is not in my Christmas repertoire, and I think it needs to be.
It needs, you know, I've always liked the comedy horror genre anyway. And I think this would definitely be good. This might be a better earlier December movie, maybe. I mean,
No, I think
Krampus
Christmas
Night
Eve,
is actually
before
the
you
5th
all
of
go
December.
to bed, you watch this and be like, we're going to open one present maybe, but first we're going to watch a movie about this. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's...
Wow. Poor Marley here's just going to be messed up.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's a PG version that Disney Plus can make for us.
Oh, there we go. They can, And up next, we have the 1964 stop-motion classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, man. So you went really classic.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
So this came out basically a year before Charlie Brown.
Is it really that close together? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And I have ready for you the original 1964 trailer.
Okay. I think I'm ready. I'm not sure. I swear someone's going to be smoking a cigarette.
On Sunday, December 4th, Burl Ives again tells the exciting new story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the General Electric Fantasy Hour. The date, Sunday, December 4th. Join Rudolph in a trip to the island of misfit toys. Meet Yukon Cornelius, the funniest prospector of the North.
Gadzooks, the humble snow monster of the North strikes again.
Meet Santa's elves and hear 7 original Christmas songs. Burl sings,
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
it's a holly jolly Christmas special for the entire family. Don't miss Rudolph, Sunday, December 4th, in color on most of these stations.
Wow. You know, that was concise. I appreciate that was 1 minute of time. Maybe because it was for television.
Right. Well, nowadays you only get like 10 seconds. So, I mean, 1 minute's maybe even a little long for what we're used to.
How did they qualify that prospector? Did they say most interesting?
Yes.
It's like, are all the other prospectors like really
dull or
I don't know. Maybe he's exceptionally xenophobe. I don't know. I think that most people panning for gold in the North Pole are gonna be, you're gonna want to hear that story.
Right. And again, this trailer didn't really give away a lot of the plot lines. It's just kind of like, hey, you'll meet these people. You don't know where they are in context to anything.
I would say as far as the story goes, I'm most surprised how not over the top this is. Like, there's no like extra sound effects. There's no like whiz bang pow. Like, I'm waiting for some Batman effects to just be like telling you why you need to watch this movie.
Explosions and...
I guess TV had not developed fully yet.
That's true. Yeah, this was, well, I mean, it was the 60s. It was certainly heading into its prime.
Seemed tasteful.
So, I give the trailer, what do you give the trailer? Say thumbs up, thumbs down?
I'd give it some color correction. I don't know if the film's just going bad, but that's what I would give it.
Well, it is older than we are.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I feel young, I guess.
But overall, decent trailer. The special, I like the special. It's a classic. You watch it every year. It's just endearing. I've watched it ever since I was a kid.
I'll go ahead and throw out there, it's better than I expected it to be, but stop motion animation from the 50s is just not my thing.
Okay.
Although I do kind of like Gumby. I don't know.
You're not a stop motion fan, or just this?
Specifically, as far as like a holiday cornerstone, it doesn't make it for me.
Huh, because a lot of these specials were that.
Yes, I know.
Wow,
I know.
bah humbug.
I know. Yeah. That's my Scrooginess.
Okay.
I swear I'm going to eat like a moldy piece of cheese. I'm going to get visited by some spirits. They're all going to be a stop motion animation. I'm going to worst Christmas Eve ever.
I'd watch that film.
Oh my God. Please no. That better be some good moldy cheese.
All right. Well, coming up next, it's a new Christmas movie this year.
Ooh. What?
Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, so kind of, it's a musical about an embittered Scrooge of a woman who plans to sell the entire town, apparently, regardless of the consequences of who live there.
Is she coming out of nowhere with this? Has she been making movies and I just didn't know it?
She's done a few movies over the years. Best known, probably 9 to 5, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
But in the last 10 years?
No. No, that's not true. She's done TV movies in the last 10 years.
Okay.
She's been pretty regular the last few years with a Christmas movie.
Okay. That's why I'm asking. I just haven't noticed a lot of Dolly Parton films.
Right.
But that's also because I'm somewhat disconnected from society.
That's true.
I, too, am a prospector.
All right, let's take a look at the trailer.
Christmas is a time for caring, being at your best. Christmas is a time for sharing, knowing you've been blessed. There are the haves and the have-nots, and you could be either one.
Who are you?
Well, Angel.
What do you want from me?
Change.
What you're doing now is such a low blow, demolishing the lives of all the people you know.
The deadline to be out of your homes is now Christmas Eve.
Gotta get out of this town. Christmas on the square. There's no reason to wait around. Everybody's there. I know in time I'll lose my mind if I don't get out of this town.
Angels fly 'cause they take themselves lightly. Angels glow and they shine so brightly. You find that light and it will lead you to the part of you you lost.
What might that be?
The part that can be happy. Christmas is a time for caring, being at your best.
Christmas is a time for sharing, knowing you've been blessed.
Christmas is a time for angels, making things all right.
Oh, what joyful bliss. That's what Christmas is.
Christmas on the Square.
So there you have it. Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. Kind of what you'd expect from a Dolly Parton movie, I think.
I haven't watched one, but yes. I mean, basically like if Lifetime was on Netflix, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I think it works.
So kind of down home, fun entertainment.
I will say that the two leads have been in a lot of Christmas movies. In
Yes.
fact, that other chick is the same person that was
She was in The Grinch.
The Grinch. That is the movie I was thinking about. I was like, I'm getting
The
that
one
wrong.
with Jim Carrey, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, she's like, is it just me or Christmas movies like a special canon of like actors that you have to be inside of in order to be in another Christmas movie?
Well, I think because they all tend to be musical, you have to have those actors that can sing and dance and are pretty multi-talented.
Okay.
So I think that tends to be why you see the same actors in them, maybe. And maybe it's also their canon of beliefs that it happens.
Fair enough. I'll take your word for it.
All right, so this is actually a new one, so we can do our normal thing. Would you watch it, judging from the trailer? Not your cup of tea?
I don't know. I think maybe it's the kind of movie where I don't mean to make bad habits over Christmas, but dare I say this needs to be a drinking game of some kind?
Okay.
I don't know, like every time.
Like every time she says angel or change or something like that?
Or maybe every time you can make references to things that she says to not only the life lesson, but also maybe her plastic surgery. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Coming up next, it's another classic, kind of from my era, Scrooged, starring Bill Murray Karen Allen? What's her name from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Carol Kane. Yeah, her.
KK.
So, obviously, a Scroogian story. Let's take a look at the trailer.
All right.
7 o'clock, Psycho sees Santa's workshop, and only Lee Majors can stop them. In the night the reindeer died. Be here.
You can't show that commercial. That thing looked like the Manson family Christmas special.
Think I'm way off base?
Yes, you're a tad off base, sir.
Frank Cross is more than the youngest network president in television history.
Call security, have them change his locks, and toss him out of the building.
Oh, he's fired? It's Christmas.
Thank you. Call accounting. Stop his bonus. Oh, watch out.
He's a thoughtful boss.
Thanks, boys. Get the nurse.
A generous brother.
What did he give you last year?
I don't remember. A shower curtain. Excuse me, ma'am. I think you dropped something here.
And a true humanitarian.
I can't get the antlers glued onto this little guy. We've tried crazy glue.
Have you tried staples?
But his life is about to change.
Woo-wee! That was a good one.
You are going to be visited by 3 ghosts tomorrow at noon.
God, tomorrow's bad for me, Lou. As a matter of fact, the whole rest of the week is a washout. Ow.
Anyone who thinks he hates Christmas is wrong.
Come back to Jersey, you moron!
It's ghosts he hates.
I love that bit!
I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
Bill Murray. Karen Allen.
It sounded like you'd seen a ghost.
A ghost?
John Forsythe. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Hey! You glad to see me, or is this a shotgun in your pocket? You know this one?
Everybody knows this one. Let's go now.
Now does everybody know this one?
Carol Kane. Robert Mitchum.
I really care!
David Johansen.
Oh, I'm having the weirdest day!
See Bill Murray get Scrooged.
Hey, back off, big man. That may work with the chicks, but not with me.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Definitely gave me some good highlights and memories to the Scrooge.
But didn't give away the whole movie again, and didn't give away every joke in the movie.
I will say that I didn't watch this before.
You haven't?
All the way.
Oh, I love this one too.
I feel like he does a really good job with films that have been done before.
Right.
So they take something and
like
then
Groundhog Day, where he does it before and again and again and again.
He just goes off in left field 20 times Sunday. I assume working with him was difficult.
Right.
But it makes for good entertainment. So
yeah.
Fun. Okay. Based on this, I would watch it. I would say they did a good job on the trailer.
Okay.
They didn't have the worst voice narrator guy.
Right.
Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it all across the board. Someone paid good money for that harpsichord synthesizer, whatever it was, but otherwise, yeah, top notch.
Okay. Coming up next, it is Die Hard.
Oh, here we go. So I don't think we really need to say more than this is a Christmas classic, and if you're not watching this in December, then what are you doing with your life?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
It's Christmas Eve in L.A.
California.
Is Daddy coming home soon?
Well, we'll see what Santa and Mommy can do, okay?
And New York cop John McClane has come to see his wife.
I missed you.
Instead, he's going to have to save her.
Sit down.
Within this skyscraper high above the city, 12 terrorists have declared war.
They're about to be taught a lesson in the real use of power.
They're as brilliant.
Because I am interested in the $640 million in your vault.
As they are ruthless.
But I'm telling you, you're just going to have to kill me. Okay. We do it the hard way.
Now, the last thing McClane wants.
Think, damn it, think.
Is to be a hero.
Where's Holly? Hey, Tucker! Where?
But he doesn't have a choice.
What does he think he's doing?
Job.
They have already killed one hostage.
channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
He's inside? Who is he? Who are you then? You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Sorry, wrong guess, huh? Would you like to go for double jeopardy?
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
You just destroyed a building. I am in charge of this situation.
Well, I got some bad news for you. From up here, that look like you're in charge of Jack. He is alone, he is tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here.
Hey, pal, how you feeling?
All things being equal, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. And you'll have it.
Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
He's an easy guy to like.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
And a hard man to kill. Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Right. From 1988. Now, that originally came out in the summer of 88, in July 15th to be exact.
Okay.
But it takes place mostly at Christmas, so people have put it in their Christmas.
Totally. Absolutely 100%. I would say that I'm sad they didn't actually come out with it during Christmas. I'm sure during the late 80s, somebody would have said how they're attacking Jesus or something about
something
how
like
it's
that.
just very irreverent to the holiday.
But you also have to remember, this was when home video was first coming out and was new.
Yeah.
So releases in summer would hit home video at Christmas time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I would say that a trailer like this doesn't quite, I don't know, the combination of action and just casual comedy thrown in there.
Right.
I could see how someone in a generation before me, this was their Deadpool. Like, I guess I never had that intersection where, like, there was this genius idea of, like, hey, let's take a romantic holiday and throw a movie right in the middle of it. And this was kind of like that same thing. I watched Die Hard thinking, do they realize how over the top this is, or don't they? Because this is, like, really...
Well, of course.
Really,
I mean...
Really.
Isn't it? I mean, aren't most Hollywood movies over the top?
I mean, are they Die Hard over the top? And I think this trailer says very clearly, we know this is over the top. So much so that we just full on put the lead ups to expletives and then add explosions, which is even that much more intense.
Right, right.
I enjoy that a lot. So,
okay.
I want to go watch this now.
Okay. So obviously this makes you want to watch the movie.
It does.
Die Hard, yes. Movie, yes.
Trailer, 2 thumbs up. If I wanted to die with a legacy and that legacy had to be a movie trailer, this is the movie trailer I want to make.
Okay.
Explosions. The only thing missing is a car coming out of the screen in 3D, glass hitting everybody on the way out.
Now, another cool tradition you can do with this movie,
okay,
is to watch it New Year's Eve.
Okay.
And I can't remember what it is specifically, but if you start the movie at an exact time,
you watch the Hans
drops at midnight.
God. Okay. Yeah, that is a great idea.
Yeah. All right, so check it out, Die Hard. That is our Christmas special this year.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us.
Y'all are wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And join us for our regular shows.
Then the cat, Mary, and I go Murray. Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm on to. I like it. We're all fun. Yeah, I'm home. La la la. And I go Murray's. I want to say home. Then the cat say home. Yeah, you do. I know da 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 da.